3X Lex, 3X Lex, 3X Lex for 3X Tech. All right, guys. I'm here to show off one of my favorite fighting games ever, Bloody Roar Primal Fury. Finally got this game running correctly. It's a very demanding game, and it's a fantastic fighting game. One of my favorite fighting games ever. Pretty much the definitive version of Bloody Roar, the one to play. Primal Fury and Extreme. Extreme was the Xbox version. Primarily the same game. Extreme had one more character, and they patched the gameplay a little bit. I mean, if you have the option, I will probably play Extreme, but Primal Fury is excellent. Pretty much the same game for the most part. Both of these games are super demanding to run though. You need a very powerful system. This is running on a Ryzen 7 system. Very powerful mini PC that this game's running on, being emulated on, and it runs great. But I just wanted to show it off. I don't think I've ever showed off a detailed showcase for this game. Definitely one of my favorite fighting games ever. Very high on the pantheon of my faves. Definitely top 10 for when it came out. It was definitely, at this point, it was more cultish than anything. Sweet three-way replays. Bloody Roar was more cultish. It was never as popular as the Dead or Alive, Tekken, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. It was probably its most popular in the second game, I would say, for the first PlayStation. By the time this came out, 3 had came out. Kind of dull. It was good, but not kind of what people was expecting. But this was like a whole big upgrade over 3. It's basically like a supercharged version of 3. It's not 4, but it's like a supercharged version of 3. And it's a fantastic game. Plays great. Gameplay is still sharp 20 years later. Graphics definitely have held up. It looks pretty good. Action is smooth. Frame rate's like that 60. Yeah, you'll need to pretty much get the 8 terabyte setup if you want to be able to play this game. Even though it's on my 1 terabyte drive, this game is way too demanding for that system. It's one of probably 6 or 7 games on the 1 terabyte that don't run smooth. But the Ryzen 7 system is probably 1,000% more powerful than the N95, N100 system that the 1 terabyte's running on. So but this game is a ton of fun to play. The beast transformations that give you other moves, it's super fast. Just one of my faves. Super mad that they never made another one. They dropped the ball on 4, and Hudson pretty much went out of business. I think Konami has the rights, but the series has been defunct for probably almost 20 years now. They really need to give this to Namco. Or I would say if Namco couldn't make it, I would say definitely look at that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I would say if Namco can't make it, I would say maybe Arc Systems. And that's really a wild card pick because they're more 2D. But I wouldn't even be mad at this game reimagined as a 2D fighter. It could certainly work. But yeah, I would like to see Arc Systems. They seem enthusiastic about working on and working with other publishers and manufacturers and game developers and different IPs. And the reality is nobody's doing anything with the franchise right now. And it was rumors of a part 5. I want to say somewhere around the beginning of the PS4 era. So it was years ago. But it never turned out to be anything. It was just rumors. But it definitely needs to be back. Of all the fighters that haven't been made in, say, over 15 years, I won't even say 10, because it's been 10 years since Killer Instinct. But I would say of all the fighters from PS3 era on back that haven't appeared, for me it would be Bloody Roar. Definitely, I would say Tobo 2 first. The Tobo series, if we couldn't get a new Tobo, definitely Bloody Roar. Last Bronx will be in there. Bushido Blade, it's a lot. But I would definitely say those would be probably my top 3 to 4. The funny thing is, this was probably from the PS1 era, other than Tobo, probably one of the only other top fighting game that was popular in that era that didn't continue after that. I mean, it did show up on the PS2 GameCube era, but after that, it kind of faded out. But the Guilty Gears, the Mortal Kombat, the Street Fighters, all those games are still around, so. Oh, that should have hit. Look at it. Yeah, it's running great. Yeah, I'm going to be going into detail pretty soon. I'm going to make another video. But this Ryzen 7 system, 8 cores, 16 threads, very powerful. Great onboard graphics. It's going to run probably over 85% of the games will be full speed. But when it comes to PS3, that we'll have to have a talk about. It's going to be a little bit of a mixed bag. A lot of games work full speed. Some are close. Some definitely aren't. That's probably the only console that's a little bit of a red herring, because you need a very, very, very powerful, expensive system to kind of get that stuff. To get everything. Some games are a lot more powerful than others. So, anyway, we'll go more into detail about that in an upcoming video. But it's definitely an 8 terabyte, over 100,000 games. hey, it's going to be fantastic. You definitely want to be on the lookout for that. And hey, this is Bloody War Primal Fury. One of my favorite fighting games ever. Looks and plays fantastic. Wanted to show it off. Been waiting a while. Hey, 3xlex out. Peace.